What she didn't tell you was she called me Tin Cup because I was the one that was always yelling at her, "What do you mean you didn't ask them for any money? Shake that cup." This is really, for me, a love fest because you are my community and you're my dear friends. And I'm just so touched. And you know, one of the biggest lessons that I've learned, and I learned this from Liz, and I'm so appreciative to her, whatever your spiritual affiliation is, whatever your beliefs are, that one thing is for sure, that when God says, "Hey you, get over here," you don't say, "Gee, I'm really sorry, but I've got an appointment." You show up. And Richard Whiteley, who presented with me at the Quebec ICF on the Coach as Shaman, also taught me about how in our everyday reality, what the shamans call ordinary reality, there's synchronicity and there's incredible things that happen. So whoever you're sitting with at your table and whoever is in this room with you and whoever we're sharing this experience with are the people who are supposed to be here and who are supposed to be in our lives. You know, it's remarkable because and I also want to thank Gabrielle, who's sitting over here, because I am now in divinity school. And after many, many years of doing all kinds of esoteric spiritual coaching, which really meant stepping out and exposing something that I really believed in, I decided that I really wanted to be legal so that I could really marry my children and they didn't have to go to City Hall. And so I'm in divinity school, and I'm mentioning it because one of the things that's so remarkable to me about our profession is that as we grow and as we change and as we age, because I sure don't look like that anymore. One of the things that actually everybody said, "Oh, your hair is long." I said, "Well, yes, because I also changed the color." Thank you, Henry. My dear friend Henry, who only knows all the truth, is here. But one of the amazing parts of all of this is that as we change, the thing about coaching that's so extraordinary is that we bring all of our life experience and all of our life changes. And Tara, I love what you said, and we don't know each other, but I'd love to get to know you about love. We bring our gifts and our skills to what we're doing so that those never be boring Annie, who we've known each other for 30 years, is talking about, it's really our gifts and our skills that it's like an alchemical thing that happens with the people that we are experiencing as coaches, that if they have an aha moment or if some shift happens, it's such joy. And it's because of our life experience and because of what we are bringing from all of our joys, our sorrows, our everything that happens in our life that makes that so rich and full. It's really poignant for me tonight, and when Ted told me, and thank you, Ted, for all your incredible work, and Dawn and everyone who's created this amazing night, that we were giving the proceeds to One Spirit to the Boston Fund. One Spirit is the name of our divinity school. So it is One Spirit and the Boston Fund, because I live just a few blocks from the finish line. And the day that the bombings happened was one of my most incredible lessons about community. I have gone over the years to the finish line, and I only was not there this year because I had friends visiting from India, and they were actually at my house. We were talking, and we left just as the first bomb went off. And we walked out until the Southwest Quarter Park, which is the park that runs right behind the Prudential and Boylston Street. And thousands of people were running toward us. It was just, you were in a state of shock because you didn't know. And someone said a bomb, and we said a bomb, how could that be? And what I saw was the most incredible force of community and love, and people really helping each other, because it was a cold, cold day. There was a wind. People had just come off the finish line and were running around the other side of Copley Place over into the South End, just with those, those capes they give them. And then there were those of us who really knew the neighborhood, who were there because for some reason in that moment we were given this grace and this opportunity to be there to help. It wasn't help in the way that the first responders were helping, but we were all helping in a very different way. People didn't know where they were. They didn't know the neighborhood. There was nowhere to go. They didn't know how to get their cars out. We had they turned off our cell phone service, so there was no cell phones. So it was giving directions, and it was just saying to somebody who was just in a state of shock, may I hold your hands? May I just be with you in this moment? That's the kind of community that we are, that ICF is, and that's who we are as coaches. It's these moments that we are blessed to be somewhere, to be able to give something to another person, and to say thank you to whoever you thank and show gratitude for putting me here. So thank you all. I am just, I can't even tell you what an honor this is. And I want to thank my son, Tez, because he took a red eye last night to be here. And I'm so proud of you, and thank you. And I want to thank my friends who came in from New York and New Jersey and flew in from Vermont and to be here, because it was really, it made my day. And I love you very much, and I'm so appreciative. So thank you.